Hey guys, it's Tage here with my first official video on the H&F YouTube channel. I know you guys been seeing the little 30-second short clips from the podcast, but I thought, you know what? Let me actually come on here, answer some questions, and just let you guys get to know me a little bit just as a CEO. So I asked you guys on Instagram, both anonymously and not anonymously, like questions that you wish that you could ask me, and I have them all here on my phone. It's not in order. I'm just gonna pull questions out from the app, and I'm just gonna try my best to answer them. We'll see how this goes. We'll start with the non-anonymous question. So these are people who ask me questions on Instagram. So the first one was, how old are you? I'm 24 years old. I was born in 2000, May 10th. I'm a Taurus. So people say I'm stubborn, but I don't think I'm stubborn. I think I'm very passionate about things in life. I think I'm just very passionate about things in life and I won't let up. If that makes me stubborn, then guess I'm stubborn, but I'm 24. How do you measure success? That's a good question. For me, success looks different to different people, right? So my idea of success may look different from your idea of success. For me, I won't deem myself successful until I'm at a place in life where I'm happy spiritually, mentally, financially, physically. That's when I know I'll be successful. For me, I measure success based off just everything combined together, right? So how is my mental doing? How is my relationship with God? How are my finances looking, right? So success for me really just is a combination of so many different things. I don't think there's just one definition of success for me. It's just a feeling. I know when I'm successful. I think I'll know. I don't know if that was a good definition, but I hope that touched someone. What keeps you going? Oh my gosh, what keeps me going? I feel like just knowing that I want to be in a certain position in life is what keeps me going. I know where I see myself 10 years from now. I know what I want to do and what I want my future to look like. So for me, failure isn't an option. I believe that God will guide me. I believe that God will bless me in so many different ways. So I just keep myself motivated and God keeps me motivated and my friends and my family keep me motivated, right? So that's what keeps me going. Every morning I know I'm working towards an end goal. I'm working towards something. I'm working towards success. I'm just so I don't know. I'm just always on the go. I'm always looking for new ways to better myself, new ways to become more successful, new ways to just grow and learn, right? So I don't know what keeps me going, but must be the man above. Someone asked, what I always wanted to ask you is, where do you see your brand in 10 years? Depending on which brand we're talking about. So I'm sure you guys know I'm like a serial entrepreneur. I have so many brands. But the two that I focus on the most is Change for Thought and now Hustle and Flow. So with Change for Thought, I do DEI workshops in the school board. I've done workshops like in the PDSB. I've done workshops for summer camps. And other places like that. Like we also did our first workshop that we put on for the community where we just made a poster and we invited parents to come out. We had a really good turnout. And then obviously with Hustle and Flow, that's where I do my woman empowerment brunches. I don't even like the word empowerment anymore. We're not here to empower, only God can give us power. But my woman inclusive spaces where we're able to learn and grow from each other. And then we do the podcast. And then I have a couple more surprises coming next year. Look out for that. But where do I see those brands going 10 years from now? Change for Thought, I definitely see the books and the workshops being actually a part of some type of curriculum, right? So we have math, we have science, we have drama, we have all these amazing subjects, but we don't have a subject where youth are learning about their culture and history to the point where I feel like it should be in there. Like I know that we have a history class or we learned history growing up, and I know the school board's getting better at implementing new topics, but I really see Change for Thought books being used in classes by teachers as a part of a curriculum, right? With the books, they're learning about identity, they're learning about using their voice, they're learning about equity versus equality in a way that they can understand it. So with Change for Thought, I really see it being a part of the school curriculum in that bigger aspect. With Hustle and Flow, I see Hustle and Flow being this platform where women all across the world are connecting with each other, are learning from each other, are just pushing each other to be the best possible versions of ourselves. And I don't mean that just for entrepreneurs, but for people who just want to be in a space where they can get to know other women. So Hustle and Flow, definitely see it spreading across Canada, in the States, in Europe, everywhere, right? And just a bunch of women who are there supporting each other and pushing each other to be the best versions of themselves. How do you stay motivated through hard times? Oh, if I'm being completely honest, when I'm going through hard times, the first day or two, I shut down. I'm not myself. I will sit in my room, I will cry, I will put on Dance Moms, I'll probably make a sad post about a quote or something. I don't know. I have like the first 2 days, I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I shut down. By day 3, 4, that's when I'm like, okay, Tasia, we need to figure out how we're going to push through what you're going through right now. I pray, I pray, I pray, I pray, I cry, I cry, I cry, I go through the emotions. A lot of the times I do also kind of like drown myself in my business to keep myself going through hard times. Like if I'm having a bad day too, like I'll just open up my laptop and start working on some marketing materials, or I'll start working on a new idea for H&F or a new idea for Change for Thought. So between having those first 2 meltdowns for the first day, praying, and then just kind of indulging in my work to keep my mind distracted and just keep me going. Because for me, my businesses keep me going. Like I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking of a new idea. I go to bed, I jump up in the middle of the night trying to like add to my business plan because I have so many ideas. Like my business really keeps me going. So when I'm having a bad day, I have to just go to things that make me happy, which is one of them is God, and obviously the other one's my business. Okay, I'm gonna go to the anonymous questions because I kind of read some of them and they were kind of funny.
Like on brand funny or just like?
Like, there's a couple on brand funny. Some of them just like, you just want to know my business. But it's okay. This video is all about getting to know who the CEO is behind Hustle and Flow, behind Change for Thought, behind all of this. I want you guys to really just have a chance to get to know me, see my personality. I never talk about myself a lot or the work that I do. Like, especially when I meet new people and they're like, yeah, I know you do this, that, and that. And I'm kind of like, yeah, and they're like, you need to talk about yourself more. And I just feel so awkward talking about myself. Like, I'd rather just do the work. But I'm learning now, obviously, we're in a world where you have to talk about yourself and you have to put yourself out there and you have to be vulnerable. So here I am. We're going to answer some real questions from the anonymous people. I think the anonymous questions are probably the more real questions because, yeah, we'll see. Okay, the first one.
Ever been to a dirty party?
Bro, no. Okay, the first question is, this is actually a good question. What helps you stay calm? Okay, what helps you stay calm is a nice glass of wine. Okay, I'm gonna lie. What helps you stay calm is a hard glass of rum and coke. Okay, I'm not talking about. I'm being so serious. Like, if you know me, if I'm like stressed out, I'm like, okay, no. And I'm not saying this is a healthy way to cope. I'm not saying that at all. Do not listen to me. Do not use your own ways to stay calm. But if I'm having one of those days, I get my water bottle, I go in my trunk, I get my Crown Royal, I pour the Crown Royal into the cup, and I get a Sprite, and I drink my rum and Sprite, my rum and Coke, whatever it is. So yeah, that's how I stay calm, for the most part.
The most Caribbean solution on the planet.
Because sometimes I'm just like, bro, like, I'm not gonna tell y'all to sit there and journal and no, like, that's what I do. I be trying to journal to the next day. Okay, one thing about me, I'm very in the moment. I'm such like my friends will tell you, like, I make decisions in the moment. I'm kind of like, I'm gonna pick up and go to New York today. Like, I'm tired of like, I'm just so in the moment. So like, yeah, I do the practical stuff later. I do the practical stuff, like the journaling. Like I'll sit there and, figure out my feelings and talk myself down. And I used to go to therapy too, actually, right? So I'll do the practical stuff when I'm going in a place where like things are getting hard, life's getting hard. But in the moment, because I'm such an in the moment person, yeah, I'm gonna pour a shot and I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna drink, and I'm gonna calm myself down. Someone asked, did you have a good day? And this was yesterday when they asked me, what did I do yesterday? I actually did have a good day, actually. Yesterday, I went to a networking event downtown Toronto, which is very off-brand for me because I hate leaving Brampton. I live in Brampton. I don't like traffic. I don't like to drive my car outside of the perimeter of Brampton. But I did it. I went downtown yesterday with one of my friends. Went to the BBPA networking event, and it was put on by TK's Wealth by someone named Chanel. And it was really fun, actually. They had a panel there, a lot of guest speakers. The vibe was amazing. I see some people I knew. So I definitely left feeling empowered. And one thing that really stuck with me from the networking event was when they were like, oh, like one piece of advice we would give entrepreneurs is to read every day. And I'm a writer. I love to write, but for some reason I do not like to read. So then they suggested, listening to audiobooks. So I'm the type of person where I really take people's advice and try to apply it into my life. So this morning I woke up, I bought this book. It was called 1 Million or 12 Months to Make a Million, or 1 million to make 12 months. I don't know the title. I don't remember. But I listened to the first 75 minutes this morning. And tell me why this morning I got the designs done for a new thing I'm working on right now. I can't even spill too much. Just know I got stuff done. Stuff got done, and you'll see it next year. You should go outside more. That's not a question. But but if we're going to talk about it, no, let's talk about it. Because honestly, I went to church. Did I hear it in church today? No. Yesterday, this networking event, I'm telling you, this networking event. So at the networking event, they're talking about mental health and addictions, okay? And they said, I want you to know going out every weekend and partying is an addiction. And I'm just like, I sat there and I thought about it, and I'm like, I think I used to have an addiction to going out and partying, because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. At one point from last year until I stopped going out this year. Well, I still go out this year, but I didn't go out as much as I was before. Last year to this year, I was outside. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was at Her. I was at Rollers. I was everywhere. And I just kept going. I kept going.
Who goes out on a Thursday?
I know. It was bad. And then this year, literally, I think this summer I went to maybe 3 or 4 parties, which was so weird because my friends are like, what the hell? And I'm like, I know. But yeah, I think I did have an addiction to going out before. I just don't I don't know why I kept going out. Sometimes I just I'm an only child, and it's just me and my mom live at home. And obviously when she goes out and she's at work, I'm just kind of sitting in the house. And I have this fear of being home alone. I know I'm a grown woman. I'm 24 years old. I hate being home alone. Because there's just so many break-ins and entries, and I'd be watching these crime shows and stuff, and this is my problem. But anyways, yeah, I think I was just going out because I didn't want to be alone, or whatever the case was. I don't know. But yeah, I do, I told myself I'm going to be 25 next year, and I just want to be in spaces that make sense and spaces that are going to help me grow as a person. So I should go out more. Yeah, I'm going to be going out more, but I'm going to be going out with intention. I'm going to be going to more networking events. I'm going to be going to more just things that are intentional, socials, brunches, whatever the case may be. I'm going to go out more, but I'm not going to be going outside aimlessly Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the way I was last year. Amen. Okay. This isn't a question. Someone said I can't make sense of you. But the real joke is I can't make sense of myself. I barely understand myself. I'm still, this is my first time being a human, okay? I'm still trying to understand life. I barely understand myself. I'm still learning about myself. I'm still making mistakes. I'm still putting myself in situations I should not be putting myself in. But I feel like I learn from them, and I can acknowledge that I'm still learning who I am and the type of person I want to be in this world. I think that's all we can do, right? All we can do is learn, keep pushing, keep growing. When you spend time with your friends, what do you like to do? I like to eat with my friends because I love food. Yeah. Yeah, I like to eat, or I'll come over here. Okay, sometimes I have a lot of friends, but my 2 friends who I bother the most in life is Shayla and Chantel. And whoever's house, sometimes if I'm feeling froggy, I'll go to Shayla's house. I'll come to Chantel's house. So what I do is I say, hey, I'm coming over. I don't ask. I say, hey, I'm coming over. Then I come inside. I say, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hey, everyone. Eat dinner, because they always got dinner. And then I get in their bed and I lay down and take a nap. So I love coming here. It feels just like home. I love it. That's my favorite thing to do. Clap that. Do you even have friends you could do that with? Rain or snow? I choose neither. I'll tell you why.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you why. One time, I wear glasses. I'm sure you guys never ever see me with glasses in my life because I hate wearing my glasses. So in real life, I can't see for real. So when it's raining and I'm driving, I cannot see. I literally cannot see. So whenever it's raining, I have to pull over to the side and wait for the rain to die down before I keep driving. Or one time I tried to drive through the rain, and I just started crying. So that was that. And then snow, I'm anemic. I also cry in the winter. When my hands get too cold, the tears just start running. I have left jobs before because winter was coming and I was not working that job no more. It had to be work from home. And best believe I replaced my job every time. But yeah, I choose neither. I choose spring because summer, there's too many bugs. Spring is like the nice, perfect balance. That's it. I rest my case. Would you consider yourself a positive person? I try to be, but I'm sure everyone probably has a different perception of me as we do have of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what people perceive me as. Maybe they had a good experience with me, so they think I'm a positive person. Maybe they had a bad experience with me, so they don't think I'm a positive person. It really just depends. I think I try my best to be positive when it comes to other people's situations. I know when it comes to my own situations, I can be very negative to myself, and I think the world is ending, and I just start to cry. But but when it comes to other people, I try my best to be positive. I really, really do try my best to be authentically myself and just positive. I try. But I'm not perfect. Are you the type of person that responds quickly or not? Why? I like to say yes. I respond pretty quickly to people's stuff. The only time I probably won't respond is if I see your message and for some reason I'm like, okay, I'm going to respond in a bit, and a bit turns into maybe 5 days, and I jump back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But it's only because I'm such an all-in person or it's not going to happen. So I think that because I'm so in the moment all the time, if I don't respond in the moment, I'm going to forget. But then I'll remember, like something will make me think of someone. I'm like, oh my God, I have to send this to so-and-so. And I go on the message and I'm like, I didn't respond. But if I see it and I can respond in the moment, I will respond in the moment. What's your username on Insta? I could have swore I posted this on Insta, but my Instagram is itsTaij, ITSTAIJ. The Hustle and Flow Instagram is hnf.social. Oh, I don't want to answer this one.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Bro, okay. Are you afraid of falling in love with someone?
Oh, you're answering that, bitch. You're answering that shit.
Am I afraid of falling in love with someone? Am I afraid? Are you afraid of falling in love with someone? Okay, no, I have to really deep the question. Are you afraid of falling in love with someone? I feel like I'm not afraid of falling in love with someone. I'm afraid of you. I'm joking. I'm joking. Like, I'm just scared. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of falling in love. Yes, I'm afraid of falling in love because honestly, I feel like, I don't know, like, until you love God, you will never love me correctly. That's all I have to say. I feel like we don't know love until we love God. I feel like I'm only now starting to build my relationship with God. I wasn't a very spiritual person this time last year, and now this year I'm going to church more. I'm doing my devotions. I'm reading the Bible. Like, I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to understand love so that I can love correctly. So right now, yeah, I'm afraid of falling in love with someone because I don't know if I'm going to be loved correctly, and I don't know if I'm going to love them correctly because I'm still learning my love when it comes to God and myself and all that stuff. Want to share how your day is going so far? Today is a good day. What did I do this morning? I woke up. I listened to my audio. I think I already talked about my day kind of, but woke up, listened to my audiobook, and what else did I do? I went to church, and yeah, I'm probably gonna get food later. We'll see how the day goes. Okay, that is all of the questions I have. So thank you if you asked the question. I really hope you got the answer you were looking for. If not, I'm so sorry. I did the best I could. Definitely keep a lookout. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos on this channel. Mostly podcast videos though. So you'll see a couple special guests come on here for a longer version. No longer a 30-second podcast, but a longer version. And a couple other cool things dropping soon. So thank you guys for getting to know me. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.